All right, and I think we are live. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to day 25 of Vibe Coding an App until I make $1 million. Today we are going to be working on View Creator. So for those of you that have been following along, we've been working on several projects, one of them being the Bridgemind AI platform that we just launched yesterday for people to be able to take courses and learn vibe coding. Another platform that we are working on right now is View Creator. With View Creator, you're going to be able to create viral social media content in seconds. And today, we're going to continue to make a lot of progress with this product. And I'm really excited because I think that today we'll be able to get to the point where we're able to create agents. And an agent in View Creator will essentially be able to integrate with that template functionality that we've been working on and be able to replicate a very specific thing inside of our project. So let me get the stream going and then we will get right into it. But yeah, guys, welcome to day 25. Thanks for tuning in. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Sam Stone, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So where we left off in the last stream is we were working on our generator, and if you remember, we actually changed our generation logic over from to directly integrate with Vertex AI API instead of the Gemini API. So that was a pretty big change, and something that we're going to need to work on today is to be able to test our template functionality again, because where we left off is we actually left off in not a great place. Where we left off is the functionality for the image generation was actually not working. So we're gonna take a look at that real quick here at the start of the stream, and we're gonna have to make the decision of whether or not we want to revert to use our old Gemini integration, or if we wanna continue forward and see if we can get Vertex figured out. So I'm inclined to continue with Vertex because with Vertex you actually have more options, you have more tools available, so that basically down the line there's more API endpoints for you to work off of. With Vertex you're able to integrate with more models, whereas with Gemini you're a little bit more limited. So for example, let's just pull up ChatGPT real quick and have it explain the Vertex AI API to me. What kind of image generation models can I integrate with? Is it only Google models, or is it other AI models as well apart from Google Gemini? So this is something that I want to show you guys, which is a key part of the Vertex AI API. So Vertex AI is Google Cloud's fully managed machine learning platform. It provides APIs and SDKs to train, deploy, and integrate AI models into applications. The Vertex AI API acts as an interface to access Google's own foundation models and then third-party models that are also available. So in the model garden, you're able to access other models apart from just the ones that we're used to. So all right, if you guys are just tuning in, make sure you like the stream. Let's go over here. I think our API is good to connect now. I had to run a command to restart our database. Okay, so when we pull up templates, if you guys remember, this is the template functionality. So you can create these templates, and once you've created a template, you're able to essentially replicate a certain type of content. So this template is essentially like a motivational carousel template. And the problem is that where we left off in the last stream is that this was broken, and that's obviously an issue. So let's take a look at this. Take a look at the error that I'm getting when I try and generate content on the template page. Please review the error and identify what's causing it. All right, so let's first identify what's causing the issue. Let's also pass that into ChatGPT. Maybe we have a little bit of a better understanding. Okay, so we're gonna take a look. GPT-5 says that the issue is vertex location and model access. So, okay, you're trying US. Okay. So it looks like we have an error with the vertex location. So I'm gonna take a look at my environment variables real quick off screen. So I do see that it says US Central 1. So it's saying that Gemini 2.5 Flash image preview is not available in that region. So I'm sure that this is set correctly. And then, okay, let's run this command and see what happens. Shoot. Okay, so we need to install the Google Cloud SDK now that we're using it. It may be possible that that model is just genuinely not available in the Google Cloud for that region. So we're gonna do a call to see which models are available using the SDK and the CLI, and then go from there. Okay. All right, so I got this downloaded using Brew. If you guys are just tuning in, haven't already liked the stream, make sure you do so. We're gonna be going for a couple hours today. Okay. All right, so now I need to initialize, so give me a second. I'm just gonna make sure that I get this working. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. I did something wrong. Okay. Yeah, I did log into the wrong account. Okay, so we have multiple authenticated accounts. All right. Oh, man. All right. Okay, all right. Now authenticated. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so now we should be able to go over here and get this, it was this right here. We're gonna see if we can, oh. Hold up, I got it down some more beta commands. All right. Now we should be able to run this. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Yeah, give me 1 sec. Use the bathroom. But yeah, we're gonna just get this working real quick. So we're right back. All right, we're back. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Okay. What's tracer? Capital X, what's tracer? All right. Planning AI before writing actual code. Interesting. Is it an extension? All right, let's just do a couple things feature-wise while I'm figuring out this this issue. So something that I want to create is I want to create the concept of agents. So I'm going to say create a new page in the website called agents. It should be styled similarly to templates, but for creating actual agents that will be able to perform actions, and users will build agents themselves. Please build the page, add it to the routes.ts file, as well as add it to the nav bar. All right. Tracer. So to answer your question, I do not use Tracer, which is a planning AI. Let's look it up. Tracer. Okay, interesting. J35, what's up? How's it going? Oh, this is cool. So I don't use this. This is not something that I would want to use. You know, this is, in my opinion, this has kind of been eliminated a little bit with the Cursor to-do lists. There's not really a huge need to have it since Cursor to-do lists already are a thing. If that makes sense. Yesterday for the launch of Bridgemind AI, we did have some signups. We got a couple signups over there. So, you know, it's just a free trial, so we don't have any revenue yet, but we are getting signups for the Bridgemind AI vibe coding platform. I need like a better way to like call that something. I don't know what that would be, but Tracer has ads all over X. Okay, good to know. If you guys are watching and haven't already liked and subscribed, make sure you do so. We're gonna be streaming for a couple hours. We're gonna hit 2,000 subs today, so it's gonna be chill. If you guys are watching and haven't already liked, make sure you do so. Edward GC just asked, how do you handle marketing currently? Well, right now, there is a lot of success in this channel. I believe that that's one way that we're gonna have a really solid funnel for our different projects. Not to say that, you know, I think that just having a platform where you can share your products in public is useful. So that's probably the number one thing that we're having a lot of success with right now. Obviously, the channel has grown over 100% in the past 25 days while I've been doing this. So, you know, we're having a lot of success with that. But then, you know, we're also having a lot of success with just a couple other platforms, and Reddit is going to be a big one once it's like go time. But right now, there's we don't have enough products to actually really hammer a marketing campaign and get it going, if that makes sense. So right now, we have a lot of work to actually do with our products. Like View Creator, getting it up, getting it working is going to be really important. So agents, okay, so the concept of agents is going to be that with agents, you're able to select a template that you're going to be able to then do a workflow from. So right now, templates, it just creates a singular image, right? So templates, pretty much when you're working with templates, it's just going to create a bunch of the same image. So it's like, hey, use this template and, you know, create one image. Right now, that functionality doesn't work because we switched over to the Vertex API, which isn't great. We're having some issues with it. So I'm over on a screen that you guys can't see just because I'm handling like auth and stuff like that. So let's see here. All right, so agents looks okay. I now need you to build out the create an agent flow. When creating an agent, you are supposed to drop in a template, or no. Drop in reference images as well as a prompt, and then the agent will have steps. So it's essentially an automated workflow. So think deeply about what this needs to look like. But really what I'm trying to accomplish is I'm trying to accomplish the front-end user interface to be able to create an agent where it has those reference images that they're able to drop in, and then a prompt, and then also this agent needs to be able to handle complex workflows. So that means that it would have a step 1 and have a prompt for step 1, and then it would have a prompt for step 2, et cetera, et cetera. And yeah, so create the user interface for that. Just do the user interface for now. Take a look at the screenshot. You can clearly see that the Vertex AI API is already enabled, as well as View Creator belongs to the Bridgemind apps email, not the other one. That's interesting. J35. All right, guys, so I have something to show you, and I think this is actually pretty interesting. Okay, so I've been doing some side research here, and pretty much what we're looking at the top is our error here. We definitely want to fix this, so looks like this finished updating. So let's give our API a refresh. If you guys are watching and haven't already liked the stream and subscribed, make sure you do so. All right, looks good. So now here's what our create an agent logic looks like. I want the page to be a little bit more compact, so let's expand this. Make the page more compact and visible inside of one screen size. All right, I like my UIs compact, guys. I don't like stuff coming off the pages. All right, so let's go to templates and see if we have that vertex functionality working. Looks like it did go through, so we fixed that. Now the question is, hey, can we, oh, whoa, generation failed. Sad face. What failed here? Just want to understand. Sometimes it's nice to be able to read it first. Rovidex, what's good? Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. All right. Check out our agents styling. Create agent, nice. It's more how I like it. So reference image, upload, agent name, the main prompt. Somebody in the chat just said, hey mate, what's up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. And then you add workflow steps. All right, so this is looking good, but we still have our issue with this. Okay, so now, so the issue is no longer, don't use the US fallback. Here's a summary from ChatGPT of what happened. And then let's, is this error here? Study the logs and then study the code and solve the issue that is causing this error. I have to change the UI. The UI looks pretty decent to start. Let's look on Logo AI. Let's make a logo. Honestly, I'm good with the text logo for now. Text logo is fine. Use Nano Banana for logo. Yeah, the logo is the last thing I need to worry about. Seriously. Brother codes. Spitting facts. I mean, I just made a text component with the logo. That looks fine to me. Look at that. View creator. Uppercase V, uppercase C. Good enough. If you guys are watching, we're gonna be going for a couple hours, so sit back, relax. We're gonna be vibing for a while. Brother Codes just asked, what's my app about? So we're building View Creator, where you're going to be able to create viral social media content in seconds. So we're using some of the best AI content generation models so that you're able to create these things that we're calling templates. So essentially you have content type templates as you would in, a Canva if you're a marketing person. And what we're doing is we're making it so that we can scale social media marketing campaigns at scale and take a lot of the manual work out of it. All right, so let's see if we can get this working. Right now, this is broken. I've not tried using Manus. This is still failing. So definitely considering maybe just reverting back to Gemini. Brother Codes, you can't create the videos yet. Looks like I hit my quota. It's better if at least if we have, a different error, that'd be nice. Somebody in chat, AI said I have a few web apps, but I don't know how to make them go viral. Yeah, I mean, I think content marketing is now just as big of a deal as the product itself. So it used to be, companies would get a ton of money so that they were able to hire a bunch of developers, and then they also have a budget allocated towards marketing. But now it looks a little bit more like we're able to build a lot easier, but then the marketing is still pretty challenging. So, I'm trying to build a tool here that we're going to be able to use to make marketing significantly less of a burden, where you don't need like a marketing team or anything. Maybe you can just have AI agents to be able to do your marketing at scale. So that's the mission. And we're getting to the point now at Bridgemind where we have so many products that we'll see. What's your pricing strategy? The pricing strategy, we haven't really figured that out. I'll show this to you though. This is what we have kind of as a placeholder for now, as an initial idea, but haven't totally made up our mind. And then we actually have not yet hooked up any, we haven't hooked up Stripe or anything to this, so. Fix this error. WebSolve just asked, how is the courses website? Did you get that launched? Yeah, so Bridgemind AI is live. Just a forewarning to all of you guys though. So there's a 7-day free trial, but right now the courses are still to be actually inputted into the dashboard. So behind the scenes, we're working right now to be able to seed all the courses that we've created. But that is like a process. So while we've launched, we've kind of done a soft launch because we have a 7-day free trial. You can go on there, You're gonna have to input your credit card to sign up. There's a few people that have already done that. We have a couple people trying out the trial right now, so apologies that there's not a ton of courses, but they are coming soon. We kind of just struggled a little bit to be able to get them in the correct way, since it is a heady process. So, but yeah, it's on the way, and I think that those are gonna do really well. But yeah, it's just cool to put together a website and actually see it kind of come together pretty well. Okay. All right, let's see if we get the same error. Come on, please just generate an image that is like good. Generation failed. Come on. I think it's the same error too. If you guys are watching, haven't already liked and subscribed, make sure you do so. I'm gonna try and get to 2,000 subs today. We're only 21 away. It's getting close. What's up, Linux? How's it going? Brother Crows asked, what motivated you to build this kind of app? I think there's a need for it. I have a need for it, so I'm going to build it for myself and then also sell that. So I know that I need it, so I'm going to build it for myself, and then I'm also going to turn it into a product that other people can use. If other people want to use it, cool. If other people don't want to use it and it flops, that's also cool. I'm okay with any outcome. I think that's what separates, I don't know, I think that's a good philosophy to have. Being okay with any outcome. Trusting any outcome and just enjoying what you're doing. It's like things are so challenging that sometimes, you know, if you got all of your driving force behind results or, you know, that thing that you dream of, your goal, sometimes you don't achieve your goals when or how you pictured to achieve them. Sometimes it looks a lot different and life will throw you something that looks completely different, but in reality it's actually a good thing. WebSolved asks why use ChatGPT and Cursor at the same time. Why not simply copy and paste the error in new tab and Cursor? I just want to understand what's going on a little bit better. So I'm separating them because I want ChatGPT to just explain what's going on to me so that I understand it's a little bit more comprehensive in how it talks. Why do I continue getting this error? Zuhaib, what's up? WebSolve said you could enable console logs and see what is actually happening. Yeah, I'm getting logs here. Bork Kipley, how's it going? Vibing for sure. If you guys are just tuning in, make sure you like the stream, subscribe. I'm doing good, Zuhaib. Unreal Link, hello, how's it going? Zuhaib, I've made a decent amount of progress. We're gonna build the concept of agents next. So here on the agents page, you now click create agent. And here's what the creating an agent process looks like. So we're kind of going to build on top of what we've already built with the template logic. So we're going to now take this to the next step, which is going to be having essentially multi-step workflows where you're able to have an actual agent that's able to perform multiple things. Unreal Link says doing great, vibe coding as always. That's good. Okay, so all right, so in the console, I'm gonna have to do some stuff in Google Cloud Console. So it says in console, open Vertex AI. Vertex AI. And then it wants you to go to quotas. Okay, there's nothing sensitive on this screen, so I'm gonna show it to you guys. So here we're in the Google Cloud Console, and you can see the different models that it actually has in this console. And essentially with Vertex AI API, you're able to integrate with a lot of these. So you have third-party models. You can see that Claude, DeepSeek, Meta, they're in here. Wonder if OpenAI is in here. No data found. That's very, very interesting. So it's because OpenAI has their partnership with Microsoft, isn't it? Why is the OpenAI GPT models not available in Vertex AI API and Google Cloud? Very interesting. Zuhaib said that he just used Nano Banana and it's amazing. Yeah, it's really good. Okay. All right. So what about on the left here? So the next thing I want to try is we're at Vertex AI, but you can also go to the Vertex AI API. Let's go there. All right, sorry guys, I'm locked in for a second here. Tell me exactly where to go in the Google Cloud Console. Guys, I have an idea. All right, so we're gonna go back. We're gonna go to, we're gonna search up Vertex AI. Oh, wait, hold up. Direct link here from OpenAI. URL is not found. It had a miss. Let's look up quotas, see if we can find it. Nothing. Ooh. I went to this link and this is what I'm seeing. The API, the Vertex AI API isn't costing me much right now, Unreal, because right now I haven't really gotten it set up yet. But that's what we're gonna get it set up today, so that we get it working. Zuhaib said, "I wonder why GPT-5 did not have these amazing updates." Yeah, I would say that Google is doing a great job in image creation, content creation. Thanks, Linux. All right, hold up, guys. Okay. All right, so if you go to I am an admin, and you go to quotas and system limits right here. And here is what we were looking at. Oh. Huh. Okay. So here's our quotas. All right, view manage quotas. All right, before you begin, make sure that you have acquired identity. Let's go. All right, guys, we're getting this. All right, why is it like grayed out? Okay, there we go. Okay, act on your quota. Okay, this is freaking sick. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. If you guys haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe because we're about to make some serious progress. This is absolutely, we're on the right track here. All right, everybody, we're back. All right, I'm gonna stand up for a little bit. All right. Create a quota. Yeah, I'll do video generation as well as Zuhaib. Guys, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Why can I not edit my quota though? Quota is not adjustable. What do you mean? All right, look at the page that I'm on now. Why is it saying my quota is not adjustable? All right, oh well. Unreal Link, what do you mean by the way, I'm a multidisciplinary artist? What do you mean? Okay, so we gotta update our quota because we're getting 429 errors that are related to this Vertex API resource management. Quota is not adjustable. Find the generation quotas, generate content requests per minute per base model, and then pick the base model. Okay. Exact clicks. Quotas, you're already there. Yes. In the filter box, paste this. Okay. Okay. Let's see if it works. Ah. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Let's go. We need this working. If we can get this working, then we've got IP in the pipeline out the wazoo. That's all I gotta say is like, at Bridgemind, we literally have a pipeline of projects that we're working on. And it's impossible to work on all of them at once. You know, it's like there's so many things like launch this product and do the marketing for this product and then create the content for this product. And you know, the startup lifestyle it's very exciting. It's very, very exciting. And with AI, it's like gotten like much different just because of the capabilities that one person can do. You know, one person can do so many things now through the use of like AI tools. So it's just interesting to watch how the world has shifted so much. And it hasn't shifted if you work that much like if you work in just like a normal corporate organization. But I don't know, it's just, okay, so undo. Okay, so it wants me to select this service. But then, yeah, it takes me to the, oh, maybe here. Oh, is it this? Okay, well the quotas are absolutely massive. All quotas and system limits. What the heck? Am I doing the right thing right now? I don't know. Unreal Link said that he is a 3D artist who also paints, designs games, and sculpts. That's absolutely sick. Yeah. Being a creator is pretty cool. Creating things. You know what? I think that's what I'm into. It's like building stuff. I don't know. Is there anything else that I can say, you know? I just like building stuff. If you guys are watching and haven't already liked and subscribed, make sure you do so. We're gonna get 2,000 subscribers today. 2,000. Living Room PC asked W Streamer what kind of apple. You know, it's that Honey Crisp. We don't play around. We don't play. It's that Honey Crisp. Not that Granny Smith. Okay. See if we can find this. Nope. What the heck? This is killing us. What the heck? Nothing shows up. I'm about to just move back to Gemini. But the thing is, I think that once you get Vertex actually working, it opens you up to all the models. So, for example, if we got Vertex integrated correctly and started using Vertex instead of like just the direct Gemini integration, then it would mean that we could use all different types of models. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. All right, clear the blue chip on All right, I'm out of my depth right now. Not gonna lie. All right, we gotta lock in, guys. Let's go. No more playing around. All right. So we're in the Vertex AI API and we're looking at like our different thresholds essentially. And I'm sure that this is connected. I need to do to actually get this working. It's still throwing the following error. All right, let's go to view, generate, and it's gonna kick an error. But we've been stuck on this error for a little bit, so we gotta get to the bottom of this. And I'm not gonna give up until I do get to the bottom of it. But you know, it's gonna kick an error. We're trying to move over to the Vertex AI API from Gemini, but I guess the Vertex AI API is a little bit more difficult for the AI models to actually integrate with. So we're really struggling to get this working. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna submit multiple requests to different models. So let's use 4.1 Opus for this with, yeah, 4.1 Opus. Let's pass in all this. And maybe by switching up the model, we'll find some success. I think if we switch up the model, we'll find some success. So we'll see here for sure. Oh gosh, hold up. So I start spitting out my EMVs. This is so interesting to watch. Claude, it's like going to my EMVs right now. I don't want to show on stream. All right, well, GPT-5 timed out on us. And Claude Opus is still cooking away. But we're doing like some EMV work, so. If you guys are watching and haven't already liked and subscribed, make sure you do so. Gonna get to 2,000 subs today. 2,000. So J35 just made the point that FAL AI would be better. Would be a better integration. FAL AI. Generative AI, you guys. So the problem that I have with this is that I don't just want to use the image generation models. I also am going to want to integrate the actual LLMs. But hold on, I just had a thought. Sorry, you guys caught me mid-thought. Nah, this is doing too much for me. I mean, we should just be able to integrate with Vertex. Explore models. Oh wow, they have audio models? We have like a pretty big sunk cost into Vertex AI right now. There's another issue. All right, let's try something. Let's go over to our template, paste in this. Oh, sign ins are on, come on. All right, this is very interesting. Thanks J35 for the shout out. All right, looks like it's ready to test. Hail Mary with Opus. Whew. All right, so apparently if we go here, and we do this, okay. Oh, current usage 0. Look at what I'm looking at in the Google Cloud Console and help me solve what I need to do. Give me step by step. It says current usage over 90%. What the heck? No. So none are over 90%. Maybe image Gen 3.0 doesn't even exist. Let's see. Oh wow, no, there's a lot. Nah, the limit does not say anything. And then I can't even edit it. Review and help me think through, why is this saying this? All right, so do both. Come on. About to change over to Foul AI. This doesn't work. All right. Oh my gosh. All right. All right. We may have just found our issue. So it says option number 1, which is recommended, is to actually go to billing and enter our payment information. Set up a payment method. Oh, I have a payment method set up. Come on. Okay. Guys. It literally just had me activate it. Oh my gosh. All it had me do was activate my account. Oh my gosh. If this works, I'm gonna be sick. If this works, I mean, I'd rather have it work and us be like, oh, I would rather have that worked. Yeah, Foul's got a music generation model as well. You know what? We're doing it. We're doing it, guys. Let's learn what we can about Foul AI. Help me understand the Foul AI API. What is it best for? Okay, so let's just learn everything that we can about this, guys. We gotta go through a learning period. Read this, guys. Rapid product iteration, previews, and lots of image variants. FAL AI. You'll ship features faster thanks to streaming, web hookable queues, and the model zoo. Easy to swap styles and models. Costs scale cleanly with resolution and output. And then it says need Google's governance plus one vendor estate and plan to lean on VO Video, Vertex AI. Keep image gen VO under the same billing compliance umbrella and use Gemini for your copy pipeline. So it says it recommends images and edits using FAL AI. Okay. Flex Schnell for drafts, dev/pro for finals. Background removal, reframing, upscaling. It gives you the snap UX you want for creators. Let's see what kind of LLMs it has. 54.0. Okay, let's use FAL AI. All right, it's got everything you need. All right, set up an account real quick. All right, bye-bye Vertex. Take a look at my project as a whole and all of the image generation functionality. I've decided that I no longer want to integrate with the Vertex API at all. I instead want to integrate with FAL AI. Please take a second to review their documentation. Oh, is there an MCP? Please tell me there's an MCP. That's gonna confuse it. You know what? I really wish that you could just... All right, guys, you are getting a crazy in-depth stream right now. I'm like totally locked in. So I'm just gonna try and show you guys everything that I'm doing and explain it as best I can. Basically right now what I'm doing is I just gave it a huge task, right? Like it needs to go in and needs to remove all of the Vertex related code, and then it needs to integrate with this new FalAI API, because this is a pretty good functioning API, and we hit a mountain. We're getting blocked by Vertex and having issues, and we had spent already over an hour on that issue. So honestly, we just needed to move on so that we could build all this functionality. Like I want this to have WebSockets. I want to have this have everything. Then update the front end respectively with new endpoints and new front end functionality. All right, we are about to literally run up an insane check. But you know what? I want to switch to this model. If you guys are watching, haven't already liked and subscribed, make sure you do so. We can hit 2,000 subs today. J35, that was a good point. But think about this, the models are easy to integrate with once you actually get it working. You can change models relatively easy, so. All right, so it's removing all the Vertex related logic. Yeah, bye-bye. Literally just deleted all of it. Just installed FalAI. I'm gonna grab a snack real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Look at this. Brought the whole box over. We're about to munch. Let's go. These are so good. This has got to have something that's bad for you. All right, guys, we're going to try out an idea that I just thought of. What if there was like an app that you could upload like a picture to of nutrition facts and ask it to rate like the health of that food? Let's try this. I just took a picture of the box. Now we're gonna try this. Is this healthy or not? Anyway, I need to convert image. I don't think it loads in, does it? I don't know. What's up, everybody? If you're just tuning in now, hope you're all doing well. Okay. There it is. Try again. Interesting. I'm getting chilly. Alright, this is literally still working. I know that we're gonna need to set up our API key and everything, but I'm just waiting for it to give me the environment variables. But I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Alright, just had to take a quick vibe piss. Whew. All right. So here are the API endpoints that it created. So generate image, generate video, generate variations, chat completion, speech to text, edit image, remove background, upscale. Okay, great. All right. And it gave us our API key. So only a singular API key for all of that functionality, which is great. So I'm now going to set this API key. So give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Okay, so J35 just popped out a good idea. J35, whoever that is, been on the stream quite a bit lately. Pretty smart guy. Genuinely a helpful person. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, I've updated my key. So now the next step is to integrate into the front end, obviously. So I now need you to take a look at the front end in depth and to help me actually get this to integrate now with all of these different API endpoints. Please first focus on getting the API endpoints file updated and the services updated. Remove the Vertex related code as well and replace it with the new functionality. All right, so we have services, API endpoints, this as a whole, and then have the store, and then, yeah, we have a couple pages, generator, file generator, okay. Create template, template, this page, yep. Solve this error as well. All right, if you guys are watching, haven't already liked and subscribed, make sure you do so. Let's see what we're at. We are at 1982. Let's get to 1985. Stream today's been a grind. Killing me. What is going on? And it's testing it? How interesting is that? Testing? Cannot get. So you had a 404 error. Fix this error on the front end. Oh, shoot. All right. I just exceeded, I don't know if you guys saw that, but I exceeded my ultra plan, so we're paying as we go right now. Oh my gosh. What's up, Doom? Time to use GPT-5. Fix this error on the front end. Now update this to use the new foul AI integration, remove the old integration. What's up, Doom? Doom said if he was using Tracer with Cursor, he would have this issue resolved in one shot. All right, I'll install this and try it out. If you guys are watching, haven't already liked and subscribed, make sure you do so. Probably going to be a longer stream today, to be honest. We're kind of locked in. Doom, I'll definitely look into it. Alright. Let's get our API running now. Looks like we got that working, so let's see here. Oh. Fix these errors in the API. Alright, shoot. We'll do this offline. But yeah, definitely interested in seeing that, how Tracer can help us. Alright, here we go. Here's the test, guys. Failed. Oh, forbidden? What caused it to fail? Please fix the error and get this working. What's up, Ashish? Guitar Dan, what's up? How's it going? What's up, everybody? If you're just joining, make sure you like and subscribe. Grind is real. All right, guys, we're gonna get this working. All right, I'm not gonna stop until I do. So. Oh my gosh. Guys, you know why it's not working? I just figured it out. I didn't configure my freaking payment method. My goodness. I mean, I'm happy that we found it. All right, let's try this now. All right. Come on. Oh my gosh. Guys, sometimes you don't make as much progress as you want, and it can be a little bit difficult. We're gonna buy $20 worth of credits. We're gonna hope that that changes it. It's tough. All right, I added $20, and it looks like it's going through. All right. All right, it went through. All right, we got an image, guys. I don't know if that was worth it or not, but great. I now want you to update the models that the image generation is using to use the Nano Banana model. Please do some research on the internet to find this model and the documentation for how to use it, and then please update the API to use that model instead of the current model that it's using. Okay, Zane Khalid, what's up? All right. Make sure that you are actually passing in the reference images that are in the templates. Please take a look at the template entity and notice that there are these images that we want to reference. So make sure that you're passing the images as well. Jose just said, hey, I just stumbled upon your stream, and while researching how to do secure API calls, I am building a mobile app. What do you think is the easiest way to do API calls securely? Are you talking API like your own API, or are you talking about like you have another, like an API key that you use? I'm going to assume that you're talking about both of them, so I'll just talk a little bit about both of them. So when you have your API, like when you have your server, just make sure that you have good guards on your controllers so that it protects from unauthenticated or malicious attacks. So you want to have a guard, you want to have rate limiting, you want to have just a robust authentication system. OpenAI API keys, yeah, I mean, so if you just have a server, then you just put guards on top of your controllers. It's pretty easy. All right. Take a look at the system prompt that's being submitted when I'm generating content for the template. So for example, when the user is generating content from a template, you need to make sure that there is an additional system prompt that essentially makes sure that the reference images are passed into the model, and so that it has basically essentially a summary to make sure that it generates images that are taking the prompt and then the reference images into account. Please just take a look at the current system prompt and think about ways that you could improve it with best practices and then improve it. All right, guys, we finally got some progress. Some days, you know what? Some days it takes longer to make progress than others. But here is all I have to say, is that we have been streaming. We've been working for, how long have we been streaming? We've been streaming for like over 2 hours. Let me get an exact timestamp on it. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 30 minutes, and we just made our essentially finally like some noticeable progress. So just to summarize, so we had to first we came into the stream using a Vertex AI API key, and we were working with Google Cloud Console, and we were trying to get it to work, but we kept getting 404 errors, then we kept getting 429 errors, which had something to do with quotas, but there was just something that was misconfigured, and after working on it for about an hour and a half, I decided to try out this new API called FAL API. And FAL AI is essentially an API that integrates with multiple different providers like Anthropic or Google Gemini or OpenAI to be able to provide things like text-to-speech, speech to text, image generation, image to video, text to image. So I saw that and I was thinking to myself, it looks like these guys have a pretty good API, and right now we're hitting a roadblock. We're hitting a pretty big roadblock with the Vertex AI API. So I decided, hey, I think that it would be worth it at this point to change, because you know we've been working on this for over an hour and a half, and this actually looks like a better way. So I had a conversation with ChatGPT about it, and then now we're here an hour later, and we actually have some of this functionality finally working. So this feels good. I feel good about this. And what I'm going to do now is I'm now going to deploy the changes, because yeah, we just hit shoot. Yeah. All right, let's try this breakfast template one again. J35, what's image upscaling? Oh, shoot. Oh, did I close out our terminals? I hope I did. All right, I did one image fine. Wow, that looks really realistic. Please now take a look at the editing functionality, and I need you to get this working. Take a look at the front end. Right now, it doesn't work. This is the error that I get when I click make edits. Take a look at the front end code and the back end and get this working. Did we already integrate S3 for this, right? Yeah, we did. I'm thinking that we may need to use that S3 bucket again. How about you like don't freaking list my API key? And the image looked pretty good. Let's keep tinkering around a little bit while it's working. Let's do 3 of these. All right, here's 3 of them. You know what I'm thinking, guys? I'm thinking that you need a system that when the images come back, there's a history of the user's images. So we need to add in the logic so that there's some sort of worker or service that will be able to take in the user's history of the images that they've generated so that they can essentially see all their content history in that then it would be accessible. Because if you do that, then it's accessible, and then you can do things like use that image as reference to make a video, for example. So very interesting. So. Wow. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Wow. Network error? Must be API failed. No? Oh, it restarted the API, didn't it? Thanks, J35. All right, let's try editing. Oh, my heart. I'm so sad. Yeah, I saw J35. Yeah, it's a noticeable difference. All right, hold up. So look at how different that is, you know? We may actually want to do a revert on this. Yeah, we're gonna revert. I don't even know what it was like trying to do. Yeah, let's go back. All right, we're back. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. There we go. I'm using Cursor. All right. Fix the error on the generator page. All right, cool. That works. I want the UI for the page to look like this. All right, so watch this. So if I go to our image creator, and let's literally say, create an infographic image of top 3 tips and tricks to vibe coding for an Instagram post. Make it clear, visible, and easily readable. And then we'll do an illustration. Why is it going so fast? Make sure that the API is using Nano Banana for all image generation. Create the page for image to video. Its UI should kind of look like the attached image. All right, let's try this. Instead of them manually putting in a image URL, it should allow them to drag and drop an image. When they drag and drop the image, it should make the connection to the S3 bucket and automatically return the image URL for the user instead of them having to import it manually. Wait, maybe that already works though? I mean, it is possible. Yeah, it could be possible. Yeah, it's not, because it wouldn't be showing it if it wasn't uploaded in the S3. I'm pretty sure. So let's just generate an image real quick. So let's go over here and go to like our animals and generate an animal real quick. And then we're gonna take the animal and we're going to upload it to the image to video, and we're gonna see if we can make the animal come to life. All right, the little rhino. So now let's go to here. Grazing. So let's just do this. All right, there's our rhino. I want it landscape, duration. Why can I not? Oh, uh-oh. All right, let's test this, hold up. Does this have to be satisfied? Yeah. Okay. SEO Optimal just asked, did you use Cursor from the ground up on this SaaS? Yep, Cursor for everything. All right, so now we should just be able to drag and drop. Let's test it. Drag and drop. A rhino grazing and then running off. That'd be so sick. No way. No way. Yeah. If this works, it's insane. It is insane. If you guys haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. Let's see, it's still going. Ah, timeout. It timed out. Please fix this. All right, J35 asked which model is being used. Let's go find out. All right, so this is Nano Banana. Video. Generate video from text or images. Stable video. So then let's do a control F on this, figure out what that is. It's this model. All right, let's try running it again. All right, here's our video, guys. Here's our video. Yeah, no. That was not good. Make sure that the user's requirements are all passed into the video creation model. For example, the prompt, the reference image, the aspect ratio, and the duration are all very important. Also, can you please change to a different video model as the video model that it uses? I'd like to use VO3 if possible. FalAI, One Pro. All right, I'll add that one, J35. FalAI, One Pro, image to video. I mean, if we could get VO3, then I feel like that would be the best if possible, but we'll see if it's possible. I mean, here is the reference from FalAI. Look at this. This is what it created. I mean, it's all right. It costs $3.75 for a 5-second video. Okay. Alright, it's 250. We have to test it out, guys. Let's go over here. Create some images. Hold on. Edit Z just asked, are you really into this or just having fun? I'm really into this. Fix the error. Also add this model in as a video option. Thanks, Edit. If you guys haven't already liked and subscribed, make sure you do so. Why is this still failing? So Doom, it's the same amount, actually. So whether you go through Fal or you go through Vertex, it's the same amount. But yeah, I mean, let's just refresh. Let's see how much this costs, right? Look at this, $18. $18.68. I think that video that we created initially only cost about 12 cents. So that would explain why it wasn't so good. But now we're going to spend a little bit more money and see how much improvement it actually gets. Maybe you could end up just making it so that users can actually select which model they want instead of, you know, it being specific just one or another. Still waiting on the video. Failed? What the heck? Why did this fail? Find the correct slug that Fal AI uses. Please do an internet search. All right. Okay. All right, let's try this then, huh? Immediate 5. What? The thing about the models, Doom, is that right now I'm going into it with the perspective that they're going to get better and cheaper. So right now, you know, and that's the interesting part about this, is that right now we're in a period where we're actually we're not seeing a lot of demand right now in the market for content generation tools because it's just too expensive. But what's going to happen is that the models are going to get cheaper, they're going to get better, they're going to get faster, and then it's going to be basically that crosses a threshold at some point where mainstream is now changing to use the AI versus actually hiring it out to people that do marketing campaigns and use tools like Canva, for example. Image to video. Okay, let's just try this model that J35 recommended. Do Control F on VO3. I'll try this one. That's not correct. Use this for the All right, thanks, J35. You gotta always keep a positive mindset. Positivity. There we go. All right, we're engaged, guys. Still going. Where is the video? This is a limitation. You can kind of tell. You know, you're like, this is as fast as we can go, guys, in 2025. What has this been, like a minute? What is going on? What? Gateway timeout. All right. What is the fastest image to video generation model offered by Fowl AI? Fast VO3. I mean, it says help me use this model actually for the video generation. All right, guys, and then I'm gonna sign off after we get this working, because I gotta go do some stuff offline. But I think we made progress today getting hooked up with this new Fowl API from Vertex. If you think about it, you know, we came into the stream without a working solution for our templates. So I think getting this templates working is big. You know, we'll have to come back and work on agents more so that we can get those workflows working, as well as perfect this a bit. But you know, let's try generating 2 images with this and see. Oh, a network. All right, now. Yes, 2 images. Oh, keeps refreshing. Here's our images. All right, let's try the image generator again. My gosh. It's getting frustrating. Please just take a look at this functionality that I have on this page and get it working. Right now, I just keep getting 500 and 400 errors. Please take a look at it and fix it. So frustrating. All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, guys. I'll be back. We got that rhinoceros. What happened to the rhinoceros, guys? That rhinoceros is working. the initial shot, first shot was. There we go. Oh my gosh. We did it. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Only 5 seconds, but wow. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's a great place to stop the stream for now. I'm going to be working on this offline as well as the Bridgemind AI platform. Revenue's coming in, guys. We just got to make it happen. So thanks for tuning in, and I may be online later tonight. You never know. See you guys. Peace.